sorry, like I don't want to do it. I need to get over it. Like, we're not our ancestors. Then stop acting like them. I will leave right now. I'm going. I'm sorry, I'm going. Scary. Hi, my name's Furley and I'm afraid of things. I have some fears that I'm going to share with you in this video. Now, before you get into it, trust me, you're going to love me. So I'm going to suggest like 20 seconds in that you like, comment, and subscribe because you are going to want to see more of me. Trust me, trust me, trust me. And honestly, while watching this video, if you agree with any of my fears, leave it below in the comments. If you have any fears of your own, especially if they're like weird, leave it below in the comments and like tell us why you have that fear. Or don't tell us. Actually, it might be funny if you don't tell us. Like, you're like, oh, I'm scared of doorknobs, period. I'd be like, oh, okay, period. So yeah, let's strap in and get into it. Okay, first fear, one of my biggest fears ever, stinking. Oh my God. Like, well, first of all, I have a very weird things with smells in general. Like, I literally cannot stand bad smells. Like, I can't stand them at all. It's like, I live in Miami, so I've walked around in Miami, New York City, Seoul, New Orleans, you know what I mean? Like, I've walked in like these areas and like when you're like, you know when you're like walking around and you just get smacked in the face with the most rancid, disgusting like scent, like it's the worst thing ever. You're like, what the hell is that? Where'd it come from? It's the absolute worst thing. Like the idea that I could be that thing, Jesus Christ, my God. It's funny because I've genuinely had nightmares about it. Like, you know, I don't know if you've seen that like episode of SpongeBob where like he's walking around, he has like a real stank breath, and like every time he's walking by everybody, everyone's just like, oh my God, that is disgusting. Ew, ew, ew. And their like eyebrows are falling off, the kids are running away, the moms are like, oh my God, we gotta protect my children from this stank ass man. And it's like the worst thing ever. And then just like Patrick is like, it's just because you're ugly or whatever. Like, and it's just, yeah, but it was because he had like really, really bad breath, right? That is the absolute worst. Like, I've had nightmares where that same thing happened to me, where I'm just like walking around and everyone's just like dying because of how stank I am, but no one's freaking telling me. No one's being a real G and is telling me that I stink. And when I tell you I was so scared in that nightmare that I jolted up. Like, I didn't even wake up like, oh, that was a weird dream. No, I just, oh my God. Worse, genuinely one of my worst fears ever. Oh, in fact, because of that, I love to like have like perfumes and stuff with me. Like in my bag right now, I have this big old perfume. I have like a little travel size one. It's good to have a little travel size one so you can like carry it around with you whenever you're walking around with like a smaller purse or whatever. Also, like whenever I brush my teeth, remember guys, with y'all who be having stank breath, brush your tongue. Brush your freaking tongue. I have a tongue scraper. I'll be you know what I mean? Like getting all that nasty stuff out. Just, oh, also like making sure to put like the, what's the acid? I forgot what it's called. Is it salicylic acid? Whatever. But there's like this, it's a bottle. It's like, it's never ending. It's never ended. You put this acid under your armpits or whatever, and it helps to like control the smell. So put that and deodorant. Yes. Yup. It's not like the hygiene Olympics or anything. I just don't like stinking, and I want to make sure that I take every measure possible to ensure that I'm not stinking. Girl, I will exfoliate my back, my crack, my everything. I'm making sure that everything is nice and clean because I do not want to be that person. Fear number 2, the political and economic state of the world right now. Y'all were clowning Jaden Smith. Y'all were clowning him so hard, like, oh my God, like what's wrong with him? Like, oh my God, he's so unserious. The political and economic state of the world right now. Like, bro, chill. There is no chill right now. Every 5 freaking minutes, it's like another like breaking news. What the heck are these people doing? What are you doing? Drive like you actually have sense. God. Anyway, but yeah, like it's like, oh, you need to chill. Like we just all need to chill or whatever. And every single freaking news article is like breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. And I'm like, I am so sick of news breaking and I want to break myself. I'm so tired. The people before us, not the millennials, before us, whether they're the boomers or whatever, whoever was before the millennials, y'all did us so dirty. Y'all did us so dirty. Y'all are like, oh my gosh, you're like 26, 27, 28. By this age, I already had a house and this many kids and da 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 da. Yeah, when you were my age, a house was like a nickel. So don't piss me off right now. Like, I swear, I can't. But yeah, the political and economic state of the world right now, for sure, needs work. And like, yeah, let's not even get into the politics. Let's not even get into the politics. It's so funny to me because I remember like when the election happened, I called my dad dad, who does not live here, he lives in Canada. I called my dad and I'm just like, daddy, like, yo, like, hey, like, what we gonna do? And he was like, listen, every empire has to die eventually. I'm sorry? Like, why would you say that to me? I live here. It can't die while I'm here. What the heck? Oh my God, parents are supposed to soothe us. Like, what happened to that? These new age parents, like, what's happening? Oh my goodness. Fear number 3, unexplainably wet surfaces. Oh my God. Have you ever like touched like a table or like, you know, like something like anything, and then when you touch it, it's just like it's moist, it's wet, there's something, a substance, something on there, and you have no clue what it is. You have no clue what you just touched. Do you smell your hand? I don't know. I'm washing it immediately. I'm like, what is going on? Like, why is it wet? And then when it's sticky, don't, like, I swear to God, like, y'all are asking, you guys are probably acting like I'm being so irrational right now, but I swear to you, I'm not. Oh my gosh, guys, I didn't realize I needed this lane, and then like I just realized it last minute because Google Maps is trash and like told me like last minute, and I'm trying to get in, but you know Miami drivers are insane. Like, I don't really have high hopes that I'm actually gonna make it in. But then this man, which, you know, he's Latino, and I feel like he could sense that I'm also Afro-Latino, and he was like, I'm gonna let you in, sister. And then boom, I'm in that hoe. I'm in that hoe. Yeah, exactly. Google Maps, you will not end me today. The Latinos are sticking together, except for, you know, when voting and stuff. Okay, fear number 4, people. Oh my God, guys, y'all. Here's my thing. I don't mind racism. I truly don't. Like, if you are like, oh my gosh, that girl's skin color is disgusting, and so I don't want to be around her, whatever, cool. Like, that is cool with me, brother. I don't need everybody to love me. Or you hate my skin complexion, you think that my people eat cats and dogs, apparently. Yeah, like that's what we Haitians do, whatever. I don't care about any of that. But my thing is, I've hated people before. Like, I have people I hate, but you want to know what I do when it comes to me hating people? I leave them alone. I stay away from them. My thing with them is that, like, you know, you hate us, fine, but why must you try to insert yourself into our lives and just destroy us? Like, it's like, why do you have to like insert yourself into our lives and like make it harder and make it worse? Like, and the amount of dedication they have to just destroying the lives of minorities is crazy. Like, I'm genuinely like, what did we do? Like, what did we do to y'all? Like, why do you hate us so much? And you know what? Oh my gosh, you know what especially gets me? It's the way that like they have this way of being like, you're disgusting for your skin complexion and your languages and your foods and your dancing and anything that has to do with your culture. Your religions are disgusting and all these different things. They have all of these ways of like kind of like looking down and like demeaning us or whatever. And then they're really good at like poisoning our minds and making us think that we should feel disgusted by ourselves as well. Like that right there, terrifying. What do you mean these poor Asian kids who have amazing food that tastes way better than a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and some Capri Sun are eating their food at schools and being laughed at by them for not having good food, and so they like stop eating that food and they feel ashamed by that food, embarrassed by that food, for just being themselves? Like, what gets me, the amount of like African Americans, Caribbean Americans, Africans who are just like, they're like Christian or they're Catholic or whatever, and they look at like all of the like traditional African religions as demonic. I'm like, so y'all don't, oh my God, they're so good at what they do. They're so good at what they do, yo. And the way people will be scared to speak their languages, to like live their culture, to like dance in the way that they dance. Like, they convince us that we're ghetto for wearing our clothes the way we wear them, for like wearing our hair the way we wear it, our nails, and then like we'll actually stop expressing ourselves naturally the way that we are in order to conform to their standards of like how we're supposed to act. And it's like we're just chipping away at who we are in order to appease them. And what's crazy is we never will. Like, we literally never will. So it's like, oh my God, stop. Like, baby, it's okay. Like, oh my God, what gets me, like, I'm from a Caribbean country, right? The amount of like people who like feel like they're disgusting the darker they are, like they literally have convinced us that the darker we are, the more disgusting we are. And I'm like, I promise you, honey, I promise you, that is the mind of a colonizer. That is not the case. That's not the truth. They have poisoned you. Wake up. Oh my God, wake up. Like,
you are a faster, girl! My God, pull yourself together!
It is okay for you to be black. You are from Jamaica. Put the bleaching cream down, okay? Oh my God, I'm Dominican, papi, me no black. Yes, you are, and it's okay. Like, oh my gosh, it's so, like, they've poisoned us. They've poisoned us. They've even like come to us and been like, oh my gosh, like, you guys are so violent. And then like, you'll look through history and realize that like, well, I feel like the most violent ones are not, that's not us. Like, what? And guys, they always get away with it. That's the scariest part, is the fact that they always get away with it. And like, they'll write history and they'll be the victors and they'll be like, see, we're the heroes. But I'm like, wait, but I feel like if I look a little deeper into this, because what do you mean the most awful, terrible, terrifying thing that you could do to a group of people, let alone a group of people who are helping you? You did this, and then after doing this terrible thing, you were like, oh guys, remember that dinner that we had right before we did the terrible thing? Wasn't that fun? Yeah, let's like celebrate that every year and call it Thanksgiving. Why not? Yeah. What? The way they will enjoy our cultures, like they'll enjoy the heck out of everybody who's different, like our cultures and like what comes naturally to us. Like they'll get butt implants and lip fillers and then go to yoga and then drink margaritas and then look you dead in the face and be like, get out of my country. Huh? Dude, no scary erase alive. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, but they legitimately terrify me. Like, I'm always on edge. Like, whenever I'm around like other like black people or like other people who are like from like immigrant countries, like people who are like different or whatever, I feel like I'm a little bit more like at ease. But like, I'm always kind of a little bit like I'm like 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 when I'm around them, you never know, because they can seem to be so sweet and then you'll get into one disagreement with them and then they'll call ICE on you. They'll call ICE, they'll call the police, because they know how ICE and the police react to you. They're like, oh, they're gonna destroy you. So I'm gonna be like, yes, police officer, there is a black person that is just terrorizing me right now. I need your help. Because they know they're more likely to be believed than you are. They're like, I will use that to my advantage. Help. The way they will see a little bit of diversity and assume that the entirety of the world is collapsing. Just the entirety, like we are trying to erase them by breathing. And I'm like, wow. And you know what gets me? When they're like, oh my gosh, you need to get over it. Like, you guys have to get over it. Like, you know, what mine at the same time is saying like, never forget. But yeah, you guys need to get over it. Like, we're not our ancestors. Then stop acting like them. Oh my gosh, like, I don't understand. Like, I'll see so many things where it'll be like one black person, one Indian person, one Latino, one, and they'll be like, ugh, turn that woke liberal garbage off. And I'm like, baby, just because you use different words to say what you want to say, you're still saying the same thing. Like, we know that what you want to say is you want to say, but you're saying woke liberal, right? That's the politically correct way of saying it now. Okay, woke liberal garbage. I'm sure that like one or two or maybe even more than that of them are probably watching this video and like very much just like Remick from Sinners, just like,
this because we're all right.
Low-key, I want to be like, no, like I'm sure that you're fine. Like, I'm sure like you can watch this video, so it means like you're fine. But if I'm being honest, I don't know either. Because the way I grew up around like people who are so nice to me, so kind, like so loving, so giving, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, people are amazing. They will smile at your face and be like, oh my gosh, honey, I love you. And you're thinking, oh my gosh, this person has such a beautiful spirit, beautiful soul, all these different things. And then all it takes like a couple years and then 2020 comes around and you're just like, what was that? Like, yo, they scare me, okay? The amount of like code switching people have to do and like let me stop being myself and how I naturally am culturally, because I don't want them to think that we're ghetto or we're ratchet or like we need to be taken out of this country. Like, we have to like tiptoe around them and not be ourselves and not express ourselves and not wear what we want to wear and not dance. Like, we can't even dance. You can't be yourself. Brother turned against brother, like immigrant versus immigrant. No, because we're better because the people think we're cooler. Oh god. Oh, that's what makes them terrifying. They're really good. Okay, so this is the cafe we're going into today. These are the options, but I think I'm just gonna get a sandwich. They're pretty though. A tostada ham and cheese and a matcha latte.
Hot or cold?
Oh, I can get it cold. Yeah, I'll get it cold, please.
Here or to go?
Here. Thanks. Okay, this cafe is actually really cute. I'm gonna flip the camera around and just show you. Okay, so fear number 5, raccoons. Oh my god. Okay, I know how you people like to get, so you're probably not gonna like it when I say this comment, but I'm still being honest. I don't care. I don't like animals. Don't jump me. Don't jump me. Here's my thing. My thing is with like animals is just like, it's like, okay, I don't like willingly going into an animal space. Okay, like if you could not persuade me to go to a zoo unless it was like I have like children, like, you know, like I have like a niece, I have my niece or my nephew and they want to go to the zoo, or like you have children that want to go to the zoo or whatever. Me personally, for fun, I'm not going to the zoo. The zoo stinks. First of all, I told you guys how I am with smells. I cannot stand them. So like, as someone whose ancestors also used to be in captivity, I don't like seeing animals in captivity.
Kneel for our moment of silence.
First of all, the existence of SeaWorld baffles my mind. Why does SeaWorld still exist? It disgusts me. It's gross, right? So yeah, I'm not a person that like hates animals in the sense that I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I want animals to like have like bad lives or whatever. Like, no, I think that they should be respected and should be left alone. Happy Feet is genuinely one of my favorite movies. I love the message. You know what I mean? Like, you're putting stuff in the oceans, you're messing with the penguins, you're messing with the wildlife. Like, stop it. Enough. Cut it out. Like, I agree. So still, I feel like for me with animals, we have an understanding. I'm going to stay out of your space and you're going to stay out of mine, right? Cool. Which is another reason why I love the fact that, like, you know, when you like see animals, usually when you see animals in public, they're like, they see you as a human and they're like, oh my god, I'm so scared, and they like run away immediately. I'm like, yes, thank you, I love that. Not because I want to be feared, but because I love the way that like you see me and you're like, I'm running away, like I'm getting out of your way, you know what I mean? I love that about most animals. Like, even like squirrels. Wait, actually, no, because when you get to college, there are like college squirrels. They're built different. Like, apparently, I guess like the students be feeding them or whatever, so like you'll actually have college squirrels like all up on you and like, hey, like give me some food, whatever. Like, so that is different, you know, when you're like not in college. But like when you're like walking around like regular life, squirrels usually, even though they're like so cute, I love the fact that they're like, okay, run away, there's a human, you know what I mean? Most animals are like, run away, except for raccoons. Oh my god, raccoons are like, not only are they ready to scrap, but they'll be like in your own hood, like in your place of like where you live, ready to fight you for daring to be in their presence. And I'm sure it's because they're scared, but still, why are you in my trash can? You are near my trash can by my home and you're ready to fight me for what? Like, no, genuinely. And it's like scary, like it's genuinely so terrifying. So yes, raccoons, one of my biggest top like worst fears. Also, I just got my food like while I was talking about that, so I'm gonna show you guys my food. It's really cute. Hold on. This is what I got. It's like a ham and cheese tostada with a matcha latte, like a cold one. Oh, and also like bonus teeny tiny fear, people who think that matcha tastes like grass. Are you insane? It's literally one of the most amazing things you could ever drink in your life. I cannot. So this is the food. All right, taste test. I love ham and cheese anything. I used to always get that when I used to go to that one coffee place that I used to always get like the ham and cheese croissant. So this is gonna be good. So simple yet so delicious at the same time. All right, let's get the straw in here. So excited. Oh my god, I haven't had matcha in so long. It needs to be sweeter. Azúcar. Who am I, Celia Cruz? Okay, number 6, I think, I'm pretty sure it's number 6. Falling in love. I am so scared of that. And it's funny because I'm like 25 and I've never been in any romantic relationship whatsoever. Well, like, no, like I've done like the casual thing and I've like been on dates before and whatever, but like the serious, like, oh my gosh, like I love this person, I'm like introducing this person to my family, like, you know, like all these different things, like we're talking about marriage. Like, I've never done that. One, because why do y'all act like that? Like, why is it like, I swear, it's like whenever like people are in love, it'll be like, it could be the smartest person who's really good at making like incredible decisions. Like, they make incredible decisions all the time. Like, they're really good at like being on their P's and Q's, like crossing their T's and dotting their I's and doing everything like amazingly. The second they like fall in love with somebody, all of a sudden, stupid, like fools, idiots. They're just walking around making like the dumbest choices. yes, the dumbest choices. And I'm just like, all of this just because like you're like in love with somebody, like you start acting this way. I don't understand, like, what is that? I just feel like it's also like, I'm not like, you know, never going to fall in love or whatever, but I do think that like I'm gonna be always super duper careful with anybody that I start to share myself with. I need to know that when that stupid love, whatever, like love bug like hits or whatever, I'm with someone that's really like respectful and kind, and that I took my time making sure I really got to know before I allowed myself to like get there, you know what I mean? But another reason, which is like the typical reason to be like afraid of like falling in love, is like I'm scared of getting hurt. Like, I'm so scared of getting hurt, guys. Like, I don't know, like I see heartbreak and it's literally so depressing. Like, it's so depressing. It's like the most sad thing ever. Like I remember watching Twilight New Moon, when after like Edward broke up with Bella, and it's like September, October, November, and it's literally just her in bed, like just depressed, just out of it because of how like heartbroken she was. And I'm like, that's what I'm opening myself up to when I fall in love. And then also, like, I'm a person who I didn't really start dating until like kind of like a little bit recently. I gave it a try, and like, you know, when I was 22 and like when I was like 23, but I was like, and I immediately like gave up. And I've just really been just doing like the whole like casual thing or whatever. And it's just like the biggest examples I've had for like what love is supposed to look like or whatever is through books and like movies. Honestly, that's like with like most things in life, because I was like a very sheltered child, so like I really lived my life through books. I was like, oh, this is what living is like. This is what being a regular teenager, a regular kid is like, doing things and going places and like meeting with friends or whatever. Like I usually like learn that through books and movies and stuff. And so that's how I was with like love too. I feel like there's like a Leve song where she's like, I want to love like I've seen in the movies. That's why I'll never fall in love. You know what I mean? It's like because I genuinely like expect it to be like this like beautiful like thing where like two people like really love each other. And here's the thing, like I know that like I don't know, it's really weird because I feel like I'm a very optimistic person when it comes to most things. With most things I tend to be optimistic until it comes to like the idea of like love or like trusting somebody with my heart, like trusting a man with my heart and my vulnerability. It's like, oh my god, I get so scared because like, yeah, like I wasn't really into like the dating thing, but when I did start kind of like opening myself up more to it, I was genuinely shocked at just how like normal hurting the person you love is. Like it's just like such like a casual thing that people do, like getting messages from people, getting hit on by people who you know are like dating or like even married, like claiming to be like in love with someone. Like I have like a friend who's just like, yeah, like this married man's like reaching out to me, and like I'm hearing these things and it's just like, guys, it's like scary. Like that's genuinely so terrifying. And honestly, like logically I can't place how that's like a thing that people do, how you're like, this is the person I love the most in the world and I'm totally okay with destroying them and making them cry and potentially destroying their self-esteem, like, you know, like causing us to potentially never see each other again, you know what I mean? Like giving them trauma for every relationship from here on out and making them think that like everyone's going to treat them the way that I treated them. Like I don't know how people are just so okay with doing that to one another, but it's such a common thing. And I feel like because my head was so like in the clouds, like in the movies and like in the books or whatever, seeing it in person and seeing how many people are like this, I'm like, oh my god, like I don't know, guys. I don't want someone who's like I think loves me but is like okay with like hurting me and is like okay with like making me cry. Like that's so scary. Like that's genuinely so terrifying. And that's the other thing, the stupid thing. What if I'm like stupid in love and I do like I've always been like, hey, if I've ever with the person and they cheated on me, I would leave instantly, right? You know what I mean? But what if I do that thing where like the stupid love thing where you're like, you think that you're gonna make the wise decision where you like leave someone who like hurt you, but what if I'm like, no, but I love him, it's okay, I'll stay. Like, no, it really gets to me. I just don't get it. I don't get it. It's like I don't know, like I don't know what deity you believe in, like God, the universe, Allah, like I don't know, but like it's like that person, whoever you believe in, gave you a flower and just said to take care of this flower, you know, water it, you plant it, you put it in the sun. And it's like, it's so crazy to me because it's like so many people want this thing, like so many people want love, you know what I mean? Like everyone's like, it's like what all the songs are about and the movies are about, and so many people are like, oh my gosh, I feel so broken because I'm not in love, or I've never been in love, or because I don't have anyone to love. And then you get that blessing, you get that thing, you get that like thing that so many people want, and then like instead of taking care of it, you know what I mean, instead of being like, okay, like this flower, I'm going to water it, I'm going to fertilize it, I'm going to put it out in the sun, I'm going to tell it that I love it and give it a million tiny kisses all the time, like you're just like, let me just squash it, let me squash this flower, destroy this flower, hurt this flower because I'm looking for like a good fun night of pleasure, or like, you know, I just wanted to like DM this one girl, or I wanted to whatever. Like it's like you're willing to like destroy that For what? Like, and so many people have that same mentality. I swore I mentioned this in the video, but I guess I didn't. Y'all, the really weird thing with the whole, like, you know, because how like the whole, like on the whole cheating thing or whatever, y'all see how like the way it's so normalized to be so mean to the people that you say you love that like even your friends are in on it. Like, it's considered guy code. Okay, it's considered guy code, girls code to basically help your friend cheat. Like, if their partner calls you and is like, hey, they told me they were with you last night. Is that true? You're supposed to be like, yeah, they were, without knowing, just because you're like, yeah, because obviously, because I'm a real one. I'm going to back my homie up. I'm going to back my sister up and helping them hurt their partner. I'm like, this is insane. Like, what? You guys not hear yourselves? Like, it's so normal to be cruel, and that's just evil, just hurting someone, and you're like, oh yeah, this is like no big deal, like it's guy code, it's girl code, that's how you do that. Like, someone could literally, someone's entire friend group can know that they're dogging you out and you would never know. Someone's family could know that they're dogging you out and you would never know. They will smile in your face. I am sorry. What? And guys, it's even worse because, like, you know how I said like I don't really like try dating seriously, like that's not like a thing that I do. I don't know if you remember me telling you, but I live in Miami. A city notoriously known for how beautiful the love stories are here and how loyal everyone is to each other. And so I'm just like, oh my god, so if I'm opening myself up, I'm gonna be opening myself up to someone from Miami, and everyone from Miami is from those places that you always get warned about, like everyone is Jamaican or Haitian or Dominican or Puerto Rican or Cuban, or like you'll get so many warnings about guys from like these specific countries. And I'm like so I gotta open myself up. And then when I do, I'm opening myself up to potentially one of these situations. And then I gotta trust that this person is actually going to love me and treat me right and not make me cry. Ow, scary, 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 scary. I'm so sorry. Like, I don't want to do it. Oh my god, like I know eventually it's going to happen, but I feel like I'm gonna be so like, it's gonna take a minute. I'm gonna be like, I'm not sure. Like, you know, if you've ever watched like Hercules, how like Meg is just like, my friends or my family will be like, you love this man. And I'm gonna be like, no chance, no way, I won't say it, no. Like, I'm gonna be like, give up, I don't want to, no, please take it. So yeah, falling in love, definitely one of my biggest fears. That's number 6. Number 7, rabies, my guy. Rabies. Just listen. You're thinking, okay, like the amount of people who die from rabies, very small percentage of people die from rabies every year. However, it's the fact that like if it happens, like if you get bit by like a rabid animal or whatever and you get rabies, it's like the way it's like damn near impossible for you to not die. Like, you know what traumatized me when I was in high school? I remember they made us read this book by Zora Neale Hurston called Their Eyes Were Watching God, and the book was beautiful. It was a beautiful book except for the ending where like she like falls in love with this man and she's like, oh my gosh, she's like everything and it's fine. Like, I think she'd like been through like several different guys who were like not for her, but this guy was like the perfect guy. And then he gets bit by like a rabid dog and then he has rabies, right? And that book traumatized me because rabies is like one of those diseases that like you're not gonna peacefully die like in your bed, you know, like with your family around you being like, oh my gosh, like, oh, like, I love you so much, like, you know, like, it's okay, let go. Like, that's not what it is. Like, rabies is not that way. It'll have you acting up like going mental, and your family's like trying to talk to you, trying to say goodbye to you, like doing whatever, and you're just like, and you're like crazy, and you can't even like see them, and I think you like go through hallucinations, and it's like a whole thing, and it's really hard to save you. It's really hard to like give you like an antidote or like to help you, and it's just like that way of dying is so terrifying to me. It's to the point that whenever I see a stray dog in the street, bitch, I am crossing it because I don't know what you have. Like, yes, you could be a cute little small friendly free creature, but I have read Their Eyes Are Watching God, and what if you're not? Also, I think there was like another movie, a movie called Cujo, where that also happened, where there was like a dog that was also like, you know, like a super like rabid dog or like old yeller or whatever. Like, it's happened multiple times. Like, it's the fact there's like multiple depictions of like what it's like, and it's terrifying. Like, your animal is just not your cute and cuddly friend anymore. Like, oh, by the way, like that's the one animal I like. Like, I like dogs and cats and bunnies and stuff. Like, I don't mind them. It's so scary that can happen. Like, your best friend is just gone, and like they're not themselves anymore, and you're gone, and you're not yourself anymore. You can't talk to your family. You can't say goodbye to them. You're just gone. Like, you're just. And then all they see is the person who's like, and it's just you, and like foam coming out of your mouth, and it's just like, Sick, most terrifying thing I cannot stand. Number 8, mean people. Here's my thing. I genuinely thought that like having empathy and like was like a normal thing. I thought like all people felt this naturally. Like hurting other people makes you feel bad. Making other people feel good makes you feel good. Like I thought that was like a thing that like everyone naturally felt this way, and to realize that it's not is so terrifying. Like to know that there are people out there who genuinely like thrive off of like making other people miserable. Like they genuinely are like, they're walking around amongst us. They just look like regular individuals, and you would never know that this person just sadistically walks around waiting to torment people, and they just like hate people so much. And like, you know what I mean? Because I feel like there's a part of me, I like to see like the good in most people. Like I'm like, I think that like not like everyone is a good person, but I just feel like most people they think they're doing the good thing for themselves. Like they think they're doing a good thing in a way, you know what I mean? Even if it's like you're like looking at that and you're like, they might not be thinking they're doing good for the world. They might be selfish people who are just like, oh, I'm just doing something that's good for me. However, I don't think of people as they just walk about just being like, I wonder who I'm going to torture today. Like I don't see like humans that way, you know? So to still know that there are people who are just like, and they're not just like the people like the people that you see on the documentaries or whatever. Like no. It could be like your next door freaking neighbor, okay? It could be like the person that walks their dog on your street. It could be your freaking like mailman. Like you don't know who it is. Like they could literally just be a person who's just like thrives off of putting other people in pain. That is terrifying. Like I feel like so many people in the world have been bullied. Like I've had bullies. I hated my bullies. I still to this day hate my bullies or whatever. I didn't understand how they could be people who could just walk around and just like say mean things and just like be cruel and like make someone sad and be like, that's so cool, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like I was like, that's weird. So yeah, like that genuinely is a little terrifying to me. Like I'm like, bullies, people who are mean, like people who are just like who love being mean to people for no reason. I feel like some people are well-meaning, like they think they're doing the right thing, but like the fact that there are people who genuinely are all just like malicious, like they're like, oh no, I wish the worst for you and I want the worst for you to happen, and I will do whatever I can to make the worst happen. Scary. Is this number 9, 8? I think it's 8. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm pretty sure it's 8. Number 8, one of my biggest fears ever, being a burden. Holy, listen, I fear being a burden more than I fear anything in this life. Like I fear it so much. Like I don't think you understand. Like when I tell you, before I go and I ask someone for help, I will let myself just be in like the absolute worst state. Like I am literally like dying. I'm on my last dollar. Like I don't know what I'm about to do. Like, and I'm just like worst place I can be. I will let myself get to that point before I ever am like, you know what, let me go ask somebody for help. I am so scared of that. Like I'm so like I just don't like inconveniencing people or like making them feel like they have to cater to me or like help me in any way. I'm like, no, it's fine. I got it. No, it's fine. I got it. Hey, I got it. That's me. That's like me usually all the time, right? Which is why it honestly brings me to tears. Like I have this one friend, one of my best friends, her name's Dooney. She said this thing to me one time where she was like, because she knows me, because she knows like I don't like to tell people like when things hurt my feelings or like to inconvenience them or in any way. I remember her coming to me and being like, Furley, burden me. I want you to burden me. I love you and I care about how you feel. And if you are sad, I want to know. If you don't feel like you're okay, tell me. Please, burden me. And I swear, like every time I think about that, like I want to cry because I'm like, I don't know, I feel like it's like something that I've always kind of wanted to hear, but I'm scared to ask for, you know? So even like family members or people who have been like my friends for years, I'm like, I'm so scared to like let you know when I'm hurting or when like things aren't going well, and I'll keep it all to myself. And so for her to just be like, I want to be burdened, tell me. Every time I think about that, I'm like, I want to cry because I'm so blessed. I'm literally so blessed that I was able to find her and that she's in my life and that I have someone that like, no, like I think like the other day, like I took advantage of that. I was like, girl, like I need to cry, and I don't cry to anyone. I don't cry to anyone, but I was like, I need to let this go and I need to talk about it. And she was like, I'm here. And I was like, okay. It was like, I was able to like let it out. And so I'm like, yeah, so genuinely being a burden, like, you know, bringing anybody's mood down, like, cause me, I'm also like, I'm a very happy person. And even when I was like going through depression, like I seemed so happy. Like I had like a very, very functional depression. Like I was very, very happy all the time. Like, hi guys, like whatever. Like that was me like all the time, right? You know what I mean? I don't like to make anybody feel like I'm bringing them down. Like I feel like it's my job to stay happy all the time. So even when I'm sad, I'm like, I'm not showing anybody that I'm sad because I don't want them to be like, hey, what's wrong? because I'm like, no, like that's not me. Like I'm not supposed to be bringing people down. Like I'm supposed to be lifting people up. Like that's my job. Like I'm supposed to be the happy person, you know what I mean? And also like in the same vein of that, I am so hypersensitive to people and their attitudes around me. The way, like if you're around me, I'm paying attention to the way you breathe, the way you move, you exactly, like, you know what I mean? Like you like let air out. I'm paying attention to like the way you're moving. I'm paying attention to your hands. I'm paying attention to all of these different things about you, because I need to know if you are comfortable with me being here, because I'm genuinely terrified of being in someone's space that doesn't want me to be there, because I'm like, that is like the absolute worst thing. Let me leave. Hold on. Bye, thank you. I've been there for forever. Oh my god, they're like about to close and I do not want to be that customer. Like, okay, so like I left. I literally like scarfed down my food. I was like, because I've been talking so much that I haven't been eating it. My matcha's still here though, even though it's just like a little bit left. But yeah, I definitely feel like it's like a trauma response because of things that I experienced when I was younger. But I'm constantly just like, oh my god, like I don't want to be a nuisance to someone, so I'm scared that I am that way. And I will be so like, I will be paying so much attention to how people are like moving around me and like how they're acting around me, to see if they're still comfortable with like my presence. Because also like I've been told like several times that my energy is too much for some people, which I understand. Like my energy is not gonna be for everyone, so I feel like I'll be looking for that. I'll be like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And it's to the point where like I apologize so much, and my friends will get on me for that all the time. They're like, why do you apologize so much? I'll just be like being myself, and maybe I get like super excited about something. I'm like, oh my god, and I'm like, ooh, so sorry about that. And they're like, why are you apologizing? And I'm like, you know, I don't know. But yeah, I'll apologize for that. I'll apologize for like talking really fast or like getting really excited about something or whatever. Like I'll get like super apologetic about that, because I'm genuinely always scared that like I am going to make somebody that's around me sick of me. Like do you want me around still? Like I'm telling you. And you know, oh my god, you know what, like this is like the worst with men, boys, because you know, I feel like boys have this way of like not telling you when they no longer want to be around you. Like they tend to be very like, they like, you know what I mean, like they'll do things, they'll like do little things to like subtly show you like I don't want you around, but they won't explicitly say I don't want you around, which I hate, because like I think it's also because I'm like what's it called, like I'm neurodivergent or whatever, so I'm like I need people to be like honest with me, and you're not being honest with me. If you don't want me around, just say that, like please. Yes, it might suck a little bit, rejection sucks, whatever, but I prefer that than you pretending that you like, please, like just tell me. So like I feel like guys have a tendency of just like lying about that. They'll just kind of like, you know, just to be like, oh yeah, like yeah, no, it's fine, like yeah, I'll see you later, yeah. And it's like, just tell the truth, my guy. I don't know if you've ever had like a night with a man and like you like after whatever happened and they have like that like post nut clarity kind of vibe and whatever. And listen, I am so, like I said, I'm so aware of people's energies around me, and so like the second I sense it, and oh, there was this one time it was so bad, like I'm like, dude, at least be better at faking it. Oh my god, the way his like the post nut clarity for him, I could tell it was so like strong, and like I felt like the energy shift, like I felt it. I felt like it's like I genuinely feel that you are disgusted to be around me right now and that you need me to leave. The shift with him was so bad that I'm like, I need a helicopter, bro. I need a helicopter to just like come right outside this window, that like it just like drop like a ladder so I can escape, because the way I felt so uncomfortable feeling his energy shift that much, I was like, oh, I'm being shot. Oh, I have to go. It was so bad. So yeah, I'm genuinely like so big, like I'm like like, is this person's energy, like are they good with me around? And if not, I can go. I think that's also why I'm like so comfortable doing things by myself, because I think like subconsciously like a part of me is kind of like, when I'm by myself, I'm not bothering anyone. I don't know, I feel like these are little insecurities that I had, probably like stemming from like things that I experienced when I was like a teenager and stuff. Like, so like now I'm still like having this like, oh, do people not want me around? Do you not, because hey, if you don't, I understand, it's totally fine. Like, no, don't be sad about hurting my feelings. I'll leave right now. I'm so big on that, bro. It's so serious for me. Like, it's so serious for me. Like, I don't want to be a burden. I don't want to be a nuisance. I don't want to be around you if you don't want me around. Like, I will leave right now. I'm going. I'm sorry. I'm going. Like, I'm sorry, sir. Did I not gobble to your heart's content? I apologize. I'm out of here. Like, I'm sorry. Oh shoot, that was number 9, not 8, whatever. So I'm doing number 10 now. Number 10, my 10th fear, tornadoes in Florida. Okay, so like I said, I live in Miami, which is in Florida, and I don't know, like there are like hurricanes all the time, right? And I know for like the rest of the US, like they will hear hurricanes and be like, oh my god, that's so terrifying, like people are gonna die, like everything is gonna be terrible, like all the whatever. And yes, no, let me not be insensitive. Bad things do happen in hurricanes. Yes. But if you talk to most people from Florida who are like born here, raised here in Florida, we don't care. Like a hurricane, like that's what, like a Tuesday? Like that ain't nut. You know what, the way I used to love hurricanes when I was a kid, I used to love them down. The way like if a hurricane was going to be like serious enough, you didn't have to go to school. I was like, okay, so we have no school. And the way I would literally be watching the news so intently to be like waiting for my district to be called, they'd be like, Broward County students and teachers do not have to go to school because of the storm. And I'd be like, okay, and Miami-Dade? Hello? And I'd be like, please come on, say Miami-Dade. Like I don't live in Broward. And so it was so serious for me. I was like, please. And so yeah, like I'm honestly just gonna park here. But yeah, no, I loved a hurricane. I loved that. I was like, okay, like we're just gonna get the candles and then we're gonna get a bunch of snacks, and I'm just gonna like, just in case we like run out of Wi-Fi for a few days, I'm gonna download a couple like Netflix movies and shows on my iPad, so I have like things to watch, you know what I mean? I have like some books, I can read books and stuff like that. Like this is going to be a fun little, like, you know, a fun little mini vacation. So yeah, I didn't mind a hurricane. I feel like it's similar to how people in California view like earthquakes and stuff. Like they feel an earthquake and they're just kind of like, oh, it's an earthquake, let's get it. It's an earthquake, let's party. It's an earthquake, you know what I mean? Whereas me, who's not used to the ground beneath my feet shaking, would be like, what in the Sam hell is going on right now? Like I would be stressed. I would be so stressed. Like what is happening, right? Similar to how people from the Midwest probably view tornadoes. You know, they're probably like, oh, I'll just like go shrink down. I'll go into the storm cellar. You know what I mean? No big deal, it's a tornado. In Florida? Tornadoes in Florida? We don't have storm cellars. You wanna know what's underground? Water. That's underground. No one here has a freaking basement. There's nothing underground, none of that, right? So tell me why the past few years, I don't know if it's like the climate crisis or what, constantly whenever there's a hurricane, there are tornado warnings. Like I'm getting tornado warnings on my phone, like, yes, a tornado might hit or whatever, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, like what? And at first I'm like, oh, it's not that serious, like it's probably not actually a thing, it's probably gonna be like a little like and like the top of the clouds, like it's not gonna actually touch down here because like tornadoes don't happen here. Yo, was it like last year where it was like, oh, a tornado touched down in Fort Lauderdale, and at the time I was living in Broward at that time, so I was not living that far from Fort Lauderdale, and they were like, yeah, a tornado touched down in Fort Lauderdale, and it was like showing like, you know, there were like cars that had been like moved and like whatever with the tornado. And I'm like, listen, global warming, first of all, I didn't cause this, all right? Can you touch the billionaires who did? Leave us alone. Leave the rest of us alone. I beg of you, okay? We didn't cause this. Please do not be out here sending tornadoes to me. We don't have storm cellars. We don't have that, okay? If I am caught in the middle of a street and a freaking tornado comes, I am just going to die right there. Plus also, you know, when it comes to like the fight, flight, or freeze thing, I'm a freezer. I freeze. So I'm the type of person that you hate in like the horror movie who's just like, when the bad thing is happening, like that's me. So the way I would literally be like, and a tornado will just like sweep me up into the skies, into heaven. Like yo, I swear that's another reason why it's like a big fear of mine, because I'm just like, it was never a fear before. It was never a fear to begin with, because I was like, like tornadoes in Florida, that's not a thing. But now I'm like, I'm sorry, that is a thing? That is a thing now? It's a thing now? Are you sane? Are you crazy? It's genuinely so terrifying, the idea of potentially having a tornado like that. No. And my last and final fear is quite a poetic one, if I do say so myself. And that fear is fear itself. Yeah, I'm a poet, right. I am so sorry, but please clap. I spent this entire video talking to you about all the things that make me so afraid, just for me to be like, but you know what? You know what the worst fear is, bro? Like the fear of like fear, you know? Like why are you fearing? Like don't fear, bro. Like that's the worst fear, you know? Because like, no, like let me explain. my fear is basically just kind of like not living life to the fullest, like not going out, not doing things, and like my fear is like being the kind of person who just kind of like holds themselves back because of how scared they are to live life and to experience things. One of my friends told me this the other day, and it honestly made me so happy, where she's known me since we were in middle school. Like we know each other in middle school, high school, we went to college together and stuff, and now we're like post-college, and she was talking to me about how like she loves this thing about me and she's admired this thing about me my entire life, where I don't know if it's because I have one of the tisms or what, but like I've just never been a person who was like scared of embarrassing myself when it comes to just like existing, you know what I mean? Like the way that I was just like in that cafe just like talking to my camera, seeing people look at me and being like, I don't really care, you know what I mean? Like I will dance in public randomly, like I don't care, you know what I mean? Because I feel like I've always had a fear of just not living, you know? And so my friend was like, yeah, like seeing like the way you are and the way you act and the way you're so like expressive and open to just like experiencing life, it just makes me realize that yeah, we really are just like on a floating rock. So like why should we care about embarrassing ourselves and whatever? And I'm just like, you got that from me? You got that from knowing me? Like stop, like that makes me feel so good about myself. Like, but yeah, like I'm like, she's like, yeah, like that's how you make me feel. And I'm like, what? That makes me feel so proud. But like, yes, like I genuinely feel that way. My friend told me the other day, she was like, girl, social anxiety is scared of you. And I'm just like, I mean, perhaps it should be, because yeah, no, I love being social and not anxious, you know? Like I'll be like, you know, like I love interacting with strangers. Like I think it was because like we were at like a Family Dollar and there was music playing and I was like, oh yes, I'm vibing to this music, whatever. And I'm dancing to like our cashier to like, you know, get our stuff checked out or whatever. And then our cashier, she's like, oh yeah, she starts dancing too. And I'm like, yes, queen, yes. And so like it's me and her, we're like, yeah, in the middle of this Family Dollar. And I'm like, see, I love this. Like I love living life this way. Cause you know, I know there's like, you know, there's like the fear of being seen and like people seeing you and like how they'll receive you and if they'll think you're weird, if they'll like stare at you or mock you or film you or whatever. But I'm like, oh guys, like letting go of that fear, just like living life. It's so fun. Like it's literally so fun. Like, if you've never experienced that, try it one time. Try it maybe once, twice, 3 times. Like, just try it. It's so freeing. It's like, yeah, like let me just vibe here. Like it feels so fun to live this way. Like I'm scared of being the kind of person that's just like, oh, I'm so shy, I'm so scared to just live, so I'm just gonna like sit here and not do the thing that I want to do. You know what I mean? Yeah, the fact that I've been this way my entire life, I love whatever the hell it is that's wrong with me. Like I love it because I'm like, I get to have so much fun just, you know, like just like living that way, you know? And then also, so I think because of the fact that I was raised by like really strict immigrant Haitian parents and stuff, I wasn't allowed to do anything. I wasn't really allowed to like hang out with friends. I wasn't allowed to like be out. I wasn't allowed to do a lot. There was a lot of things that I was not allowed to do. And I really felt like I was like in prison, bro. I felt like when I was a kid, I was like, I feel like I'm in jail. Like I feel like I can't do anything. And I hated it. Like I hated it so much. Like watching everybody else live life. That's why I got so addicted to like books and stuff, because I was like, I'm reading a book and someone in the book is doing things. They're going out, they're living life. And even though I have a boring life where like nothing's happening, I am going into this book, I am watching this movie, and I am living it up, you know what I mean? And so I was like, yeah, like I'm so into this stuff. So that's what made me really get into books when I was younger, right? Because I really like had nothing else going on. And so like for me now, like being alive and like being an adult, I'm like, I genuinely want to do everything. Like everything I have the chance to do, I want to do it. I want to be like spontaneous and just like meet people and learn different languages and learn how to like learn different dances and just travel. I want to do everything. I just want to experience life, because as a kid, that's what I wanted. I feel like if there's one person I want to make proud, it's not my parents, not my family, not people that I went to high school with, none of that. The person I want to impress is little me who didn't have anywhere to go, little me who just stayed up just daydreaming about what life could be like. I want her to be like, wow, like I'm living it up. Like I'm so proud of you. Like I want her to look at me and be like, I am so happy that you're like doing it. Like you're doing the things that you want to do. Like I'm so happy. Like I want her to be crying like tears of joy when she sees how I live, you know? And also like in the same breath, I still have a bit of like sympathy for my parents and stuff, because like I was realizing, especially like, you know, when I was younger, I was just like, yo, my mom is just unreasonable, bro. She's just unreasonable, because like, why are you this way? And it used to bother me so much, because I was like a good kid. Like I literally had like good grades, and like I was like, you know, really like into my church and into school, and I was really about that. I wasn't doing anything with boys, anything with like drugs, drinking. I wasn't doing any of that. I was genuinely such a like a good kid or whatever, and it used to piss me off when I was little. I'm like, why don't my parents trust me? Like I'm doing all the things that you should do as a child, and yet you're still like, I still don't trust you to go. I'm like, oh, it made me so angry. It's just like recently, like whilst talking to my mom more as an adult, I'm realizing that she kind of has this way of being like, yeah, like you shouldn't go this, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't wear this, you shouldn't go here, because if you do this, then that bad thing might happen to you. But if you go here, then that bad thing might happen to you. And if you do this, then that bad thing might happen to you. And if you have friends, then they might hurt you. And then I had an epiphany. And I was like, yo, this lady just has anxiety. My mom just had anxiety, and she let that control her life. She let that control my life. She let that be a reason why she was like, I'm not gonna do this, and I'm not gonna do this, and I'm not gonna do this, because what if something bad? Because what if something bad? What if something bad? And I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to live like that. Like, if you're so scared of bad things happening all the time, you're never gonna do anything. You know what I mean? Like, unless you like lock yourself in chains and you just stay at home and never open the doors and never see the sun, yeah, sure, I guess you're protecting yourself from something there, but like, at that point, you're not even living, you're just existing. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I don't want to exist, I want to live. And like, that is like a fear of mine. Like, I don't want to die knowing that the things that I wanted to accomplish in life, I was so scared to try to accomplish them. I never tried. I was just like, I just sat there and was like, no, what if I'll get embarrassed? Like, what if this happens? What if, like, I would hate that. That's like a big fear of mine. Like, I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be the person that lets fear and anxiety and that stuff hold me back from living my life. You know what I mean? Like, maybe potentially through living my life the way that I live it, I could maybe even be like an example for my mom. Maybe she can like see me living the way that I am and maybe just be like, you know what, let me loosen up a little bit. Like maybe it's fun to just like loosen the reins, take the seatbelt off. You know what I mean? Like, just like, well, like hey, I'm parked, okay. But like, no, take the seatbelt off, just like vibe. You know what I mean? Like, just like let it hang out. I mean, I'm not a guy, but if I was a guy, I would like let it hang. Well, no, wait, that's a crime. Hold on, wait. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like, it's good to just like let go. Like, so yeah, that's definitely one of my fears. So yeah, so even though some of the fears I have are fears that I do have a big tendency of trying to face my fears and just go after whatever it is I'm fearing, because like I said, my biggest fear is just not living. Like, that is like such a big fear of mine. It's just like being a person who just like lets fear control their life so much that they just don't live it. They like don't do what they can with the short time they have on earth. So I'm like, yeah, you know, yeah, my biggest fear itself. And I know that was so poetic. You're like, oh my God, like this girl is amazing. Like, I want to subscribe to her. Like, I want to like follow her on Instagram and on TikTok. And I want to like keep like update. Like, I just want to know her. Like, she's so cool. Like, I know you're feeling that. I know you are. Like, I'm feeling it. I'm sensing it through the screen. Yeah. So like, I think you just should do that. I wrote them down. I didn't want to forget anything. But yeah, so yes, I hope you did enjoy this video. And if you liked this video, like this video. If you didn't like this video, like this video. Do it anyway. For the good of the world, for the good of the universe. Because you know how many people would benefit off of hearing me yap? So many. Like this video, don't forget to comment and to subscribe and to hit the notification bell so that you are notified whenever I upload. And yeah, clink. Oh! Okay. Okay, it flipped. It's fine. I love you, pretty. Bye.